Hi everyone. So this is a video just for anyone that I've assisted so far that wants to know the intricacies of tailoring your resume. So I'm here to help. If you find a job that you want just a little bit of extra help on, you can just email me and let me know. We can work on it. But if I've already assisted you with the resume and you're like, I'm applying to a lot of jobs and I want to just figure out what's the best way to tailor it, this is what that video is for. So here is my resume. I'm going to use it as an example. Every resume I do is a little bit different, so I can't just show one and you're going to be like, oh, that's the one I have. But they're for the most part, they're the same. So there's always going to be an introductory statement, a skills list. There might be some words that are more descriptive. Up at the top, there might be a career highlights section, but there's going to be, a work history section and an education section. The areas that you're really going to want to hone in on are that summary statement, the areas of expertise are those keywords, and if you have a career highlights area, and then your work history. Okay, so here's an example of a job description. This would match something that I would apply for, Director of Support Services, because of my background in nonprofits. But what I'd like you to do is take the job description, print it out, and then take a highlighter and highlight keywords, phrases, and requirements that you believe that the employer is looking for. So the things that popped out to me first were up in this top area, residential programs. And then I also saw 5 years of experience in a supervisory role, and then working with people with disabilities. So those things right there, that speaks to me of needing to be in the summary statement, because right off the bat, I want to let them know my years of experience, what I have experience in, and what are some of my skills. If I've worked in a residential program, you want that up at the top. So that's how you think about that summary statement, the years of experience, your experience level, and then your skills. They mentioned a bachelor's degree. I just highlighted that just to highlight it. But if you have an education area, no need to change. And then they get into some other things. They need familiarity with person-centered planning, support plan development, and knowledge of state regulations. Well, when I think about that right there, that sounds like keywords. So those three phrases or words would do best in that areas of expertise area. So that's what I'd want to go and change out. Take out any words that really wouldn't be a priority to an employer. And then they go on to say that they like someone that can handle diverse, simultaneous tasks, meet deadlines. So those are not keywords. Those are things that they're looking for in terms of your experience. So the best place to make sure that you have that experience is the work history area. And you have to show it through your past experience or past examples. So think about a time when you've been able to meet deadlines, when you've been able to handle multiple things at once, and then make sure that you have examples of that in your work history area. If you don't, then you might need to have a sentence that's written about that. And then same here, organizational skills, working under pressure. So organizational skills, do you have an example of a sentence in your work history area that showcases how you've been able to organize things? Just having the words organizational skills up in your keywords really isn't eye-catching. It's not going to prove to the employer that you have that. So those types of descriptors really need to have proof in your work history. And then lastly, what stood out to me was ability to lead and manage people. So you could have something like that in your skills area, manage and train or supervisor and manage people. But you definitely want to have in your work history a little broader explanation of that, how many people you've overseen, what you train them in, or, how are you able to manage them. All right, everyone. So that was just a quick overview. For those that I've assisted, I'm here to help. And I hope that this was helpful, and reach out to me if you have any questions. Thanks.